What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about this truck, more importantly the blow-off valve, and that's what I want to get into today. A lot of people have asked me if I like it, good, bad, does it leak? That's the big one, and that's what I want to get into today. So I'm going to actually take the charge pipe off that has the blow-off valve in it. We're going to look at it again, and we're actually going to push it with compressed air to the point where it leaks. So we have a tool that checks for boost leaks, and what we're going to do, like I said before, we're going to take that charge pipe off that has the blow-off valve in it, and we're going to basically put compressed air to it, and we're going to find out where it leaks. Now that we got the charge pipe off, this is what this setup is. This is a Turbosmart race port blow-off valve. This is pretty common. This is your diesel blow-off valve setup that you're gonna find online. Good, you know, Turbosmart makes good parts. So this is their race port valve, and what it is, there's a solenoid, there's a controller. So just to go through this real quick, your controller, you set your sensitivity and your duration. Now where this is wired in is all through the truck. Map sensor, throttle, your throttle pedal, your map sensor. It takes readings from all that and it makes it work, right? Does some witchcraft in that thing. So that's this, that's the little module, right? So what this is you have to have an extra port in the charge pipe. So what it does is it takes boost pressure through this hose, passes through this valve into the top of the blow-off valve. So let's say you're making 20 pounds of boost in here. Well, you're going to be making 20 pounds in here. It's going to put 20 pounds of pressure in here, kind of to even these two out, but it's not, because there's also a spring under this cap. Maybe, I don't know what pressure the spring is. I don't even want to guess, but let's say it's like a 15-20 pound spring. There's 20 pounds of spring pressure before the air pressure. So if you have an equal 20 pounds here and 20 pounds here, you still can't blow this valve open because there's spring pressure on top. So when this activates the blow-off valve, what it's actually doing is this is activating this solenoid right here, which this is the exhaust port. It exhausts that boost pressure, which allows the boost pressure in here to overcome the spring pressure in here. So hopefully all that makes sense, but we might end up taking this somewhere else and leaving the solenoid. I kind of wanted to keep it on there to make sure that doesn't leak as well, because the whole point of this video is at what point does the Turbosmart diesel blow-off valve leak? Because everybody seems to think that putting one of these valves in your charge pipe or horn, some guys put them in their horn, you have just fabricated an air leak. So let's get set up with the tool. I'll show you how to do that, and then let's see what we can't make happen. So these kits are really nice. Let me show you this real quick. This video is not about the kit, but this is a Lyle kit. There's your kit right there, your part number of feet. Any loss of power, excessive smoke, or just general boost leak noises. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know what a boost leak sounds like, but you know, you never know. You get a little whistle, you get something abnormal, check your boost system. So what this does is this is just going to go in this side. We're going to punch it in there, and we have our clamp. We're going to clamp it back down, and same with the pressure side. It's got a nipple on it. We're gonna push that in there, and you get this cool little apparatus. Okay, this is a air regulator. This is the pressure. This gauge only goes to 70 pounds, so we're probably gonna push it around to that point. I was kind of hoping I'd go up to 100, because I really do have faith that this system will not leak. But we'll go up, we'll max this thing out, and see if anything leaks. But it's a really nice thing, little pop off right here. This just goes on here, and then we're gonna hook air up, which is actually where we're gonna get air off here. I'll try that in a second. Okay, let's go get our air. So this is another handy thing for this. I'm gonna turn the key on so I can keep positive pressure on here. Right now we should be fine. We have 120 pounds of air in this tank right now, but we'll turn it on, make sure it stays up. It actually likes to run around 160, so it's a good little setup. Then we have our hose and just goes over there. So I think what we'll do is we'll start out at 20 pounds. It's kind of ambitious, but just go. There's 20 pounds. So at 20 pounds, at 20 pounds of boost pressure, this valve isn't not leaking. But let me see if this will work. So that's 20 pounds. It reseated itself. Still, if you guys can see that, still no leaks. Let's jump up to, let's see what 30, there's 30 pounds. And that leak you're hearing, that's this. That's this valve you're hearing, not the blow-off valve. So I actually should just take this off and block it off. But that is my leak right now. This, god dang it. That pop-off's gonna be an issue. But the blow-off valve, she's mint. That's not leaking at all. Okay. Okay, fixed it. Temporary fix. So let's take this. I need more hands, but if you guys can see that, we're gonna go clear up to, this truck runs 43 pounds, 44 pounds. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. 42, 43 at best. So that's 45 pounds. That's where this truck runs, maxes out basically. So we have no leaks. Yes, I will say you're gonna see some bubbles down here, but I'm not worried about that. We're worried about the valve. That, to be completely fair, this is because there's not enough thread sealant on there. So we're gonna worry about the valve. I'll fix that later. That's really not hurting us at all. It's this valve, this manufactured boost leak that we're all worried about. About 45 pounds. Let's see how she sounds. Still nothing. Still no leaky from valve. So let's see here. We're at 40 pounds. It was at 43 pounds. There it is. It's building up now. Let's go once we get our boost or our tank pressure back up. We had to reset there for a minute. This only failure, and I will show you guys this. Hell with it, why not? This cap popped off, blew the shit out of my thingamajig right here, shroud. I don't even know what that was, about 50 pounds. Okay, we're gonna rethink having our face around that. So let's try this again. We're gonna back our regulator off. There's moisture in the regulator now. It blew up so hard. We're gonna back that off, bring that in. We're gonna shoot for 50 pounds again. I don't even know where to stand right now. There's 30. There's 40. There's our 45. Okay, there's 50 pounds. 50 pounds of air pressure. That's where I've seen a lot of guys with second gen setups run. This is where things, I should have been paying more attention. This is where things are gonna start getting sketchy, because you can see our Glacier Diesel boost tubes. They're ballooning. 50 pounds. So you can see right now we're sitting at about 54 pounds. And there's absolutely nothing coming out of this race port blow-off valve. So right now we're at about 60 pounds. We are at 60 pounds, and I think this is gonna be the last one. I don't really want to blow those boots up. That would suck. So at 60 pounds of pressure, there is nothing coming out of that blow-off valve. And it's actually quite the testament to these Glacier Diesel boots too, because they're holding up phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie though, that thing popping off earlier did wake me up a little bit. See, as the compressor catches up, it's putting air in, but we had her at 60 pounds, and I think that, my friend, is where we're gonna call it quits. Just like that. Probably nothing left in there. Nope, nothing. So guys, that's where I'm gonna call it quits on this project. We had the Turbosmart raised port blow-off valve. It's a 50 millimeter blow-off valve. It's designed for diesels, set up for diesels. 60 pounds. We didn't have any leaks. Okay, any leaks in the valve. And most of you guys, you know, your second gen swaps, things like that, you're gonna see around 50 or so. I know compounding, you can go up higher than that. You could probably even get more boost out of a single if you really wanted to. But this truck runs 43 pounds if I really string it out. When I get a second gen, you know, I'm hoping 50, 55 pounds. But anyway, that's a long story down the road. That's just mumble. But if you stayed this long, I do want to tell you about a couple things. First big thing, is we're now an affiliate for I Build My Diesel. So when you go to their website and look for one of these valves, I don't know if they're on the site yet. I will talk to them about getting them on the site. But if you're looking for this kit, okay, or anything else on that site, when you use my code, and I'll put it at the bottom of the screen, it's Cargill50, not 450, Cargill50, you will get a $50 credit on apparel over $250. So that's really exciting. And then the second one's another one I'm really excited for. So diesel fuel coffee is another big one. If you're like me, you know, anything with diesel in the name kind of gets your attention. This is a great company. Diesel Fuel Coffee. I'll put their link down below. Check them out. If you're a coffee drinker, perfect. It's all organic USDA stuff. Great stuff. On their website, if you use my code CG450, I'll put that code under the link so you have it. You'll get 15% off your order. And I don't think you're going to be disappointed there either. So those are the two things I wanted to tell you guys. I'm going to keep working on things to try to get you guys discounts, try to get you guys, you know, cool stuff. You know, I want to give back to you guys as much as you're giving me, and the support, it means a lot. So we're going to leave off there. I'm going to get this truck put back together, and hope you guys have a good week, and we'll see you on the next one.